So my nephews discovered Squishmallows. Don't let your kids on TikTok. They'll force their aunties to make bootleg plushies. Hello everyone and welcome to Skein Spider. So if you've been here a while, you've probably noticed that some things are a little bit different. For example, I am no longer a disembodied voice against a blue background. I'm now a bodied voice against a slightly different blue background. But over the coming weeks and months, I'm going to be making a few changes to the channel, nothing major. I just want to try out some new things and I'd really appreciate your feedback. So if you want to leave that in the comments below, let me know what works, what doesn't work, what you like, what you don't like, etc. We'll incorporate that going forward. So today we're going to be making a squishmallow, as you probably got from the introduction. But today's pattern is only going to be this basic one, which I think was either a lamb or a llama. Can't remember which one. But anyway, we're going to be making this. If you'd like to see more specific characters, like these ones over here, let me know which ones you'd like to see and I can make a tutorial for those. So with that being said, let's dive straight into the pattern. Grab your hooks and let's get started. To make this pattern, you're going to need a crochet hook. The size depends on what weight yarn you're using, so just make sure it's the correct size for your yarn. You're also going to need scissors, stitch markers, a needle, pins and stuffing. We're going to start off, as we usually do, by putting 6 single crochet in a magic circle. Round 2 is going to be 6 increases. That's just 2 single crochet in each stitch from round 1. For round 3, we're going to begin with 3 single crochet, and I'm just going to put my stitch marker in the first one. And 3. And then we're going to follow this with 3 increases in a row. And then after we've done that 3rd increase, we're just going to repeat that same pattern again. So we're going to do 3 single crochet, 3 increases. For round 4, we're going to begin with 1 single crochet, and then after that we're going to do an increase. There we go. And then we're going to repeat 2 single crochet, 1 increase 5 times. When you've done that 5th and final increase, you should have 1 stitch left in your round, and all we're going to do is pop a single crochet into that. For round 5, we're going to start by doing 4 single crochet, and 4, and then we're going to do a repeat of 1 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times. So 1 increase, 2 and increase, and 3rd single crochet and 3rd increase. After this 3rd increase, we're going to do 6 single crochet, and then we're going to do that repeat of 1 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times again. With that done, we should have 2 stitches left in the round, and we're just going to single crochet into each of those. Round 6 is going to be 2 single crochet and an increase, and then we're going to repeat 4 single crochet, 1 increase 5 times, and finish off our round with 2 single crochet. Round 7 is 5 single crochet and an increase repeated 6 times. Round 8 begins with 3 single crochet and then an increase, and then repeat 6 single crochet, 1 increase 5 times, and finish off the round with 3 single crochet. After round 8, there should be 48 stitches in total in your round, and then round 9 is just going to be 48 single crochet. For the next few increase rounds, we're going to be increasing by multiples of 3 rather than multiples of 6. So round, what are we up to? Round 10 is going to be 15 single crochet, 1 increase repeated 3 times. Round 11 is 51 single crochet all the way around. Round 12 is 16 single crochet and an increase repeated 3 times. Round 13 is 54 single crochet. Round 14 is 17 single crochet and an increase repeated 3 times. Both rounds 15 and 16 are going to be 57 single crochet. Round 17 is 18 single crochet or 1 increase repeated 3 times. After round 17, there should now be 60 stitches in your round, and then rounds 18 through to 22 are just going to be 60 single crochet each. At round 23, we're going to begin decreasing. So round 23 is going to be 18 single crochet, 1 decrease repeated 3 times. Both rounds 24 and 25 are 57 single crochet. Round 26 is 17 single crochet, 1 decrease repeated 3 times. The next 3 rounds, rounds 27, 28 and 29, are each 54 single crochet. Round 30 is 7 single crochet, 1 decrease repeated 6 times. However, before you do that, if you're planning to use safety eyes, go ahead and insert those now so you can put the backs on. Round 31 begins with 3 single crochet and then a decrease, and then we're going to repeat 6 single crochet, 1 decrease 5 times, and then just finish off the round with 3 single crochet. Round 32 is 5 single crochet, 1 decrease repeated 6 times. Round 33 is 2 single crochet and a decrease, then repeat 4 single crochet, 1 decrease 5 times, and then just finish off with 2 single crochet. Round 34 is 3 single crochet and a decrease repeated 6 times. When you've finished round 34, we're just going to take out our hooks and secure that end so we can begin stuffing. When you've added all your stuffing, we're just going to reinsert our hooks and then continue on with round 35, which is 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, then 2 single crochet, 1 decrease repeated 5 times, and we're just going to finish off with another single crochet. Round 36 is 1 single crochet and a decrease repeated 6 times. Round 37 is our final round, and we're just going to do 6 decreases. When you've done your 6th decrease, we're just going to cut a short tail and then pull up with our hook, and then we're just going to finish off. So grab your needle and we're going to thread this tail end through the needle. Next, we're going to go under the front loops of each of the last 6 stitches. So start from behind the front loop and you're going to push your needle forward, underneath and forward, and do this for all the stitches. 1 and 6. Pull on the yarn firmly so the hole closes, and then we're going to go straight back into the center of round 37 and then just continue to weave this tail end through the body to secure it. And snip any excess away, and that is the basic body done, and we can go on to crocheting all the other pieces. Next, we're going to be crocheting the face, for which I'm going to be using my white yarn and still using my 4.5mm hook. We're also going to begin the face with 6 single crochet in a magic circle. Round 2 is 6 increases. Round 3 is 3 single crochet, 3 increases repeated twice. Round 4 is 1 single crochet and an increase, and then 2 single crochet, 1 increase repeated 5 times, and then lastly 1 single crochet. Round 5 begins with 4 single crochet, and then we're going to repeat 1 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times. After this, do 6 single crochet, and then we're going to repeat 1 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times again, and we're just going to finish round 5 with 2 single crochet. Round 6 is 2 single crochet and an increase, then repeat 4 single crochet, 1 increase 5 times, and finish off with 2 single crochet. Round 7 begins with 9 single crochet. And then we're going to repeat 1 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times. After that third increase, we're going to do 12 single crochet. And then we're going to do 1 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times again. And then we're just going to finish off the round with 3 single crochet. After we've crocheted the face, we're going to go on to crochet the ears. Now the ears are made up of 2 parts. You're going to have the inner ear and the outer ear, and they use the same pattern, except what we're going to do is when we crochet the outer ear, which I would recommend you do second, is we're going to crochet the two pieces together and then sew the bottom together. So grab your inner ear color first, and again we're using the same pattern, and you're going to crochet 2 of those, and then you're going to set those aside and we're going to crochet the second ear. Now we begin the ear pattern with a slip knot, and then we're going to chain 3. Into the second chain from the hook, we're going to do an increase. And then we're also going to do an increase in the next stitch. So that's going to give us 4 stitches. For row 2, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and this time we're going to do an increase, 2 single crochet, and then an increase in the last stitch. Row 4, chain 1 and turn your work. Start with an increase, and then we're just going to do 5 single crochet. Row 4, chain and turn, and then we're going to do an increase and 6 single crochet. Rows 5, 6 and 7, so the next 3 rows, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and do 8 single crochet across. If this is the inner ear that you're doing, you're going to cut the yarn and set that aside and then crochet the outer ear. But if, like me, you're up to your outer ear piece, we're going to grab the first one that we made, and we're just going to line it up behind the second or the outer ear piece. And then all you're going to do is go through the end of each row of each piece. So go through the outer ear first, like I've just done, and I'm going to go straight through the last row of the inner ear. And at this point you can also work over all your tails, or if you'd rather, weave those in. And then I'm just going to single crochet them together. So that's the first row done. I'm going to do the same for the second row. Go in the outer ear, through the inner ear, single crochet. And just keep doing that all the way around until you reach the start. When you get back to the start, we're just going to slip stitch to finish off, and then you'll want to leave a fairly long tail for sewing. At this point you can also get rid of these ends if you crocheted over them. For the next step, you're going to need your needle, and oh, that was a bit loud. And then we're going to thread the tail end through the needle. With the outer ear colour on the outside, we're going to then fold the bottom in half. Now we had 8 single crochet in our final row, so you should have 4 stitches on this side and 4 on that side. Just keep in mind that the slip stitch that we did doesn't count as a stitch right now, and all we're going to do is sew the 2 sides together. So you want to go back and forth between the 4 stitches on each side. And And then I'm just going to go back in the other direction. And with that, my ears are finished. For the eyes, you're going to need your black yarn and again your 4.5mm hook. And this pattern is super simple. We're just going to put 6 single crochet in a magic circle, and that's it. We're just going to slip stitch to finish off, cut a tail, and we're done. Our final bit of crocheting is the rosy cheeks. Whoops, that went well. And we're going to also start off with a magic circle. However, we're going to do 1 single crochet. And next we're going to do a half double crochet. To do that, you're going to yarn over first, go into the magic circle, yarn over and pull through. This will leave you with 3 loops on your hook. You just want to yarn over again and then pull through all 3 loops. After this first half double crochet, we're going to do another one. So yarn over, go into the magic circle, yarn over and pull through, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then we're just going to repeat this pattern again. We're going to do 1 single crochet and 2 half double crochet. And 2. So finish off, we're just going to pull our magic circle closed, slip stitch to finish, and leave a tail for sewing. When we've crocheted everything, we can start putting our little squishmallow together. We're going to begin with the face. The top of the face, so this part here, is going to sit between rounds 8 and 9. So you want to start at round 1 and then just count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then pin that in place there, pin on the rest of the face, and then when it's laying nice and flat, we're just going to sew that on. When you're finished, just weave the tail end in through the body. And then after that, we're just going to add the facial features. What we're going to do with the eyes and the cheeks is put them on the face and pin them in place first, and then before we do any sewing, we're actually going to embroider on the little nose and mouth. So that way we can move the eyes and the cheeks if necessary, so we don't get them too close or too far away from the mouth. We've got a bit of wiggle room there. So you're going to thread your needle with some pink yarn, and then we're going to insert our needle somewhere into the body. Which stitch you choose, it doesn't matter, just somewhere into the body. And I'm going to push my needle through the body, and I want to push it out just off to the left side here of round 1. So round 1 is in the center. I'm going to emerge from this stitch here. Then what you want to do is pull that yarn through until you have a little tail left on the outside here. You want to make sure that this doesn't pull through the body. If it does, you'll just have to repeat this again and leave the little tail. What I'm going to do now is create a triangle for the nose. So I'm going to go down into this stitch here below round 1 and then up to the opposite side of this first stitch I made. So on the right hand side next to round 1. Pull firmly so the yarn lays flat, and then I'm just going to go back down into the bottom stitch. And from there I'm going to make the mouth. So I want to go straight down and then back up to the bottom stitch and straight out the one below it again. So I'm just making a circle. There we go. And then for the mouth, I'm just going to do 2 little triangles. So I'm going to go down here and up here. Whoops, I don't want to be moving that. And then back, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to go back to this stitch, the bottom one. That's one triangle, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side, make a little triangle. Might be a bit hard to see on the camera, but there is the nose and the mouth done. When you've got that done, we're going to push our needle back through the body and out of the original stitch we made where that little tail is still hanging. And then, whoops, you just want to tie off your yarn a few times. 2 and 3. And then the remaining knot, we're just going to push back into the body, or you can use your crochet hook to pull it through. And then that's done. Once the nose and mouth are complete, we can arrange the cheeks and the eyes in the correct position. And when you have them in a position you like, go ahead and sew all those on as well. Before we sew on the ears, what we're going to do is add some eyelashes. We're going to add 2 on each side, and we're going to do that in the exact same way that we did the nose and mouth. So go ahead and thread your needle with some black yarn and then add the eyelashes. The last thing we're going to sew on are the ears, so go ahead and pin those in place on the side of the head and then begin sewing. And with that, our squishmallow is all finished. Remember to drop a comment below if you'd like to see any other squishmallows and which one you'd like in particular. And I will see you guys next week with a new pattern.